And it's a good Sunday morning. Welcome to Church of the Total Man, a church for men. So get your coffee, open up a Bible if you have one, or just sit back and listen and learn. Church of the Total Man is for all men to help you become a better man, a better citizen, a better husband, a better boyfriend, a better coworker, a better business owner, a better man. We're going to be in Proverbs chapter 10 today. These are the Proverbs of Solomon. A wise son makes a glad father. Boy, there's nothing like being proud of your kids, right? When they have wins, when they start stacking their wins, when individuation takes place, that's where the parent stops and the son begins. When they start making their own choices, it's a beautiful thing. And when they start having those wins, it's a beautiful thing. A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is a sorrow to his mother. Boy, is that true or what? We want to see our kids win. We don't want to see them lose, and we don't want to see our children make foolish decisions. You know, we were once children. We were once young. Did we make our parents happy, or were we bringing sorrow to them? I think most people, if we're honest with ourselves, we can say that we've done both. We've disappointed our parents, and we have made them proud. Treasures gained by wickedness do not profit, but righteousness delivers from death. Making the right decisions adds life to our life, makes us more vital, helps us with our longevity, as we have seen in the past chapters. The Lord does not let the righteous go hungry, but he thwarts the craving of the wicked. Does not let the righteous go hungry. Being that this is a practical book, I do believe, some people will say that this was a spiritual meaning. The Lord doesn't let righteous people, go spiritually hungry, but I'm going to side with both spiritual and practical. The Lord doesn't let us go hungry. He always provides for us, always. But he thwarts the craving of the wicked. Some people are always on to their next hustle, it seems like. A slack hand causes poverty, a lazy hand, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. You want to do better in life? You want to do better financially? We need to move more. We need to work smarter. Remember the first time that you learned that it's not so much working hard, but working smart that brings riches. I know for me, times of laziness, times of procrastination actually brought financially hard times. Getting myself in situations where I had to do something really fast. But if you are diligent and are always looking for a better way, another way to make money, you know me with my multiple streams of income. The hand of the diligent makes a man rich. I think that's a big thing with men. It's a big thing with men. We like the second income from a wife or a future wife. But the reality is, how can she be a proper housewife and or mother if she is hustling at an office or in a cubicle? Do you want your woman to be a helpmate and actually help you? Then you have to create the situation where that is possible. And it's a beautiful cycle. If she supports you, uses her energy to strengthen you, then what happens is you work smarter, harder, more efficiently, more effectively, and then that cycle continues. The financial rewards are greater as a result of having team you and her. You are a team. He who gathers in summer is a prudent son. Make hay while the sun shines. We've heard that before, right? He who gathers in summer is a prudent son. But he who sleeps in harvest is a son who brings shame. Working while you can. While you're young, while you're strong, while you have options. So you create options for yourself to gather the fruits of your work. And that's perfectly okay to do. It's perfectly okay to get paid for what you provide. Blessings are on the head of the righteous, those who make good decisions, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? The memory of the righteous is a blessing, but the name of the wicked will rot. The memory of the righteous is a blessing. Remember, I said something in one of my earlier shows where I talked about when people are standing over your casket, it's going to be, what a shame, what a shock, or what a life. The memory of the righteous is a blessing. Are you going down in history as a man who did good things for people and blessed people? The memory of the righteous is a blessing. When people remember you, is it a blessing to their lives, or is it a curse when they think of you? The wise of heart will receive commandments. So when you are wise, you receive instruction. You welcome it, even though it may be uncomfortable. But a babbling fool will come to ruin, making excuses for yourself. Whoever walks in integrity walks securely. Integrity, congruence. Same on the outside as you are on the inside. But he who makes his ways crooked will be found out. Whoever winks the eye causes trouble, but a babbling fool will come to ruin. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life. Do you give life with your words? Or do you bring discouragement with your words? Are you making people discouraged and depressed with how you talk? With the things that you post on social media? The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Second time we heard that. Hatred stirs up strife, but love covers all offenses. I really like that. Love covers all offenses. On the lips of him who has understanding, wisdom is found. But a rod is for the back of him who lacks sense. Consequences are for people. Painful consequences are for people who lack sense. And if you're a person that has experienced some of those bad consequences, you know what I'm talking about. The wise lay up knowledge, but the mouth of a fool brings ruin near. The wise are always interested in stacking wisdom, stacking wins. A rich man's wealth is his strong city. The poverty of the poor is their ruin. I like to say make earning money a priority. I didn't say to love money. Make it a priority. A rich man's wealth is his strong city. How much of a cushion do you have? I know 76% of people in America live from paycheck to paycheck. And one visit to an emergency room would break them financially completely. Those are some facts. So a rich man's wealth is his strong city. You should be aiming to be wealthier than you are. It's being a good steward of your time, of your resources. The wage of the righteous leads to life, the gain of the wicked to sin. The wage of the righteous leads to life, making the right decisions. Remember last week we talked about coming to an intersection. What is the thing inside your head that says, like when you come to an intersection, a multi-point intersection, and you don't know where to go, what is the thing that says, I will go in this direction or go in that direction? That's wisdom. Whoever heeds instruction is on the path to life. That's what a mastermind group is all about. But he who rejects reproof leads others astray. Are you teachable? You've heard that before. Are you teachable? The one who conceals hatred has lying lips, and whoever utters slander is a fool. When words are many, transgression is not lacking, but whoever restrains his lips is prudent. Interesting. Be a man of fewer words. Can you be a man of fewer words? The tongue of the righteous is choice silver. The heart of the wicked is of little worth. Silver being something that's valuable. The tongue of the righteous is valuable. A man who makes good decisions. We seek out people who make good decisions and who have made good decisions. That's what mastermind groups are. That's what some of the Zoom groups that I have run and some of the Zoom groups that I belong to are all about. The tongue of the righteous is choice silver. Listening to people who've been there. They've made the mistakes, so you don't have to. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for lack of sense. The lips of the righteous feed many. Imagine that. If you are prospering, if you are getting wealthier, think about this for a second. Is it all for yourself? No. It's to feed others. It's to help others. Do you make money? Do you become wealthier in order to just sit on a stack of cash? No. You do it in order to help people. And if you are a righteous man, a man with wisdom, you use that wealth to help others pull themselves out and also to get wealthier themselves. The blessing of the Lord makes rich, and he adds no sorrow to it. Doing wrong is like a joke to a fool, but wisdom is pleasure to a man of understanding. Wisdom is pleasure to a man of understanding. What the wicked dreads will come upon him. I always wondered about that. What the wicked dreads will come upon him. In other words, we move in the direction of our most dominant thoughts and prayers. If you view the world as a threatening place that's out to get you, if you view employment in a bad way, they're just exploiting you. Men, if you view women as creatures that just want to take you down, guess what? What the wicked dreads will come upon him, but the desire of the righteous will be granted. Do you want a virtuous girlfriend that becomes a virtuous wife? The desire of the righteous will be granted. Do you want a helpmate? Do you want your current wife to be more of a helpmate? That can happen as you increase your virtue and righteousness. When the tempest passes, when the storm passes, the wicked is no more, but the righteous is established forever. We make it through the storms. The righteous and the wise make it through the storms. And realize, I've taught this in the past where I said there's two things. When you're going through something, you're tempted to believe two things. That number one, you're the only one in the world going through it. And number two, that it's going to last forever. Both of those things are false. The righteous will be saved. They will be established forever. You're going to make it. There's a beginning and an end to every single storm, every single trial. Like vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is the sluggard to those who send him. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Don't associate with people who are sluggards, lazy, people who don't do the work. The fear of the Lord prolongs life. Wow. Remember what we talked about several weeks ago. What is the fear of the Lord? Hating evil. That's one of the elements of reverence for God, is hating, being passionately against evil. But the years of the wicked will be short. You want to live long, like me? Be a longevity guy? Hate evil. Run away from evil. Who do you associate with? We've heard people say that you are the average of the 5 people that you hang out with. Are they wise people? Are they righteous people? The years of the wicked will be short. The hope of the righteous brings joy. The hope of the righteous brings joy, but the expectation of the wicked will perish. Righteous people have hope for the future. People who revere the Lord and hate evil Have a joyful future. Have a bright future. Are your days dark? Are you discouraged? This is to give you hope. The hope of the righteous brings joy. The way of the Lord is a stronghold to the blameless, but destruction to evildoers. The righteous will never be removed, but the wicked will not dwell in the land. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom. It's better to be a man of few words and say wise things than to be a babbling fool and tear people down. But the wicked will not dwell in the land. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom, but the perverse tongue will be cut off. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable, but the mouth of the wicked, what is perverse. The lips of the righteous know what is acceptable. So what did we learn today? We learned how to hate or reject evil, reject degeneracy. We learned how to love wisdom and those who speak wisdom. And finally, we learned how to be a little bit wealthier. And wealth is not wisdom's goal, but it is often wisdom's reward. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next week, and we're going to be going over Proverbs chapter 11 on Church of the Total Man.